Hey there, Garden Guru channel here, back with another video. Today we're talking about why your yard looks messy even when the plants are healthy. A lot of people assume that if the plants are healthy, the yard should look good, but that's not always how it works. Let's get into it. You can have plants that are alive, growing well, and technically doing fine, and the yard can still feel messy, random, or unfinished. That is usually the frustrating part, because it feels like you are doing what you are supposed to do. The plants are not dying, things are growing, but the overall space still does not look intentional. The good news is that this usually is not a plant health problem. It is a design problem. And once you know what to look for, it becomes much easier to fix. So in this video, I want to walk through the biggest reasons a yard can look messy even when the plants are healthy, and how to make the space feel cleaner, more intentional, and easier on the eye. Reason number 1. Too many unrelated shapes. One of the fastest ways for a yard to feel messy is when too many different plant forms are competing for attention. Maybe there is something upright next to something mounded, next to something spiky, next to something loose and sprawling, and none of it feels connected. Individually, the plants may be perfectly healthy, but together they create visual noise. That is because the eye does not know what to settle on. The better approach is not to make everything match exactly. It is to create more visual rhythm. That usually means repeating certain forms instead of constantly introducing new ones. If one area has soft mounding shapes, let that shape repeat in a few places. If a stronger upright plant is acting as an accent, make sure it feels intentional instead of random. A yard feels calmer when the shapes relate to each other. Reason number 2, there is no repetition. This is one of the biggest differences between a yard that feels thoughtful and one that feels improvised. When every plant feels like a one-off decision, the yard starts to look scattered. Even if each plant is attractive on its own, the overall effect can feel disconnected. Repetition is what helps a garden feel like it belongs together. That can be repetition of shape, it can be repetition of color, it can be repetition of plant groupings, it can even be repetition of spacing style. The point is that the eye starts to recognize a pattern, and when the eye recognizes a pattern, the yard feels more organized. A lot of messy-looking yards are not actually overloaded with bad plants. They are just missing repetition. Reason number 3. The bed edges are weak or unclear. This is a big one, and it is often overlooked. A planting bed can contain healthy plants, but if the edge of the bed is vague, soft, inconsistent, or visually lost in the lawn, the whole area starts to feel less intentional. Clear boundaries matter. They help define where the garden begins and where the rest of the yard ends. Without that separation, the planting can start to look like it is drifting into the space instead of belonging to it. This is one reason edging and bed shape matter so much. You do not need anything overly formal, but you do need some sense of visual definition. A stronger edge immediately makes the planting look more deliberate. Reason number 4. Spacing and layering are not working together. A yard can also feel messy when the spacing makes everything blur together. Sometimes plants are too close. Sometimes they are spaced in a way that creates awkward gaps. And sometimes the height relationships do not make sense, so the whole bed feels jumbled. Healthy plants can still look chaotic if they are not working together in a clear visual structure. This is where layering becomes important. Usually, the eye reads a planting bed more clearly when there is some relationship between front, middle, and back, or low, medium, and tall. That does not mean every bed has to be designed like a formal staircase. It just means the plants should feel placed, not scattered. Good spacing and layering make the yard easier to read. And when a yard is easier to read, it looks cleaner. Reason number 5. There is no focal hierarchy. This is the part that often makes a space feel random, even when everything in it is healthy. If everything is competing equally, nothing stands out in a good way. A yard usually feels more intentional when there is some sense of hierarchy. Maybe there is one stronger focal plant near the entry. Maybe there is a repeated mass that grounds the bed. Maybe there is one area meant to draw the eye first, and the rest supports it. Without that hierarchy, the eye keeps bouncing around. That creates a restless feeling. And that restless feeling is often what people are describing when they say the yard looks messy. A cleaner yard usually is not just healthier, it is more directed. It gives the eye somewhere to go. So, if your yard feels messy even though the plants are healthy, the issue is probably not that you are failing. It is probably that the design is not giving the plants enough structure to work within, and that is fixable. A helpful way to think about this is to stop asking only, are the plants doing well? That matters, of course, but if you want the yard to actually look better, the better question is, are these plants working together? Because that is really the difference. A messy-looking yard usually is not just a collection of bad plants. More often, it is a collection of good plants that were never given enough structure. And once you start looking at the yard through that lens, the fixes become much more obvious. If the space feels chaotic, look at the shapes. Are too many different forms competing for attention? If the yard feels scattered, look for repetition. Is there anything visually tying the space together? If the planting feels sloppy, look at the edges. Does the bed actually have a clear boundary? If the whole thing feels jumbled, look at spacing and layering. Are the plants helping create a readable structure, or are they just filling space? And if your eye keeps bouncing around without landing anywhere, that usually means the space needs a stronger focal point. Sometimes people think the answer is to buy more plants, add more color, or keep changing things. But very often, the better answer is actually to simplify. Repeat more, edit more carefully, define the layout more clearly. That is what makes a yard feel calmer. And that calm, intentional feeling is usually what people are really after when they say they want their garden to look better. So if your plants are healthy, that is already a good sign. Now the goal is to give those healthy plants a structure that helps them look their best. A simple way to think about it is this: repeat more, define the edges, use spacing with purpose, and give the eye a clearer focal point. That is often the difference between a yard that feels random and one that feels intentional. Because healthy plants matter, but structure is what makes a yard actually look good. Well, there you have it. I hope this helped you feel more confident about making your yard look cleaner, calmer, and more intentional. Keep learning, keep growing, and keep getting your hands dirty. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to Garden Guru, and I'll see you in the next one.